Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel.
This story happened a long time ago. This story never happened. This story is happening now.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long ways from home.
Once there was a town and a young mayor named Cymbeline. The town was very near the wild. For thousands of years, people had cared for the wild, living in balance with it. The people of the town understood that they benefited from the wild. They knew they needed it to survive. But not all of them knew how to live in balance with it. There was also a city. Some people in the city wanted to benefit from the wild, but knew even less about what the wild needed to survive.
Ways from home.
Mayor Cymbeline had 2 children before his wife died in childbirth. His wife died giving birth to a daughter. Her name was Imogen. At the same time Imogen was born and her mother died, a man who worked in the fields around the town got very sick. He died because of the poison sprayed onto the field where he worked. His widow and his baby son were left behind, but tragedy struck again. The young boy became an orphan.
From home, a long way.
Meanwhile, Mayor Cymbeline was overwhelmed. He quickly remarried. His new wife, Queenie, had a son of her own. She also had a hard heart and a poisoned, polluted soul.
Queenie had promised to look after Cymbeline's children as well as her own son, but she did not. I knew the family back then. I was worried sick about those boys. I took those boys out into the wild. The newspapers reported them missing, presumed dead. For their safety, I kept it that way.
Sometimes I feel.
Grieving the loss of 2 of his 3 children, Mayor Cymbeline adopted a little boy who had been orphaned in the fire. His name was Leonatus, simply called Leo. Imogen and Leo became the best of friends and often went with their dad to the wild to play. But his new wife, Queenie, was not pleased, and her son Cloten grew into a jealous boy. That's all you need to know about the past.
Welcome to the present. Let's go.